Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today's day 273 days of no fap. Like, this shit is wild. Like, I love the fact that I get to just say a bigger number every single day, yo. Um, so yeah, man. So today, nothing major. I'm lying. Nah, fuck that. Cause everything I do is major, yo. Like, and that that's such a small thing, right? But it's like, yo, you gotta feel that way about the shit that you do. You gotta trust me, you're gonna get to a point where you start feeling that way about yourself. And you won't feel guilty. You won't feel ashamed about it, because part of why we slip into not feeling worthy, right? Which is why we're always looking for that relationship, which is why we're always masturbating, because it makes us feel worthy and appreciated and loved. It's because we don't have enough of that of ourselves. We almost feel like if we do feel this way, we're what? Cocky, arrogant. You know, we assign all these negative adjectives to it to make us feel like it's a bad thing to have confidence. There's nothing wrong with being confident. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I need to stop saying nothing major, because I mean, yes, there are some days where like nothing will happen, and that's fine. But like today, this may not mean shit to anybody else. I don't care. It's my life. And what I did today was major to me. And it feels great. So yeah, what I did, I made some mango. I said I was gonna make it, and guess what I did? I made some mango today. And it came out so damn good. Oh my God, it came out so good. Like, now don't get me wrong. I'm sure if I had like, you know, an actual Dominican friend here to like taste it, I'm not gonna say it was bad, because like I killed the whole plate. But I'm sure there might have been just a couple of things I could have tweaked a little bit. But for a first time, and listen, all I know is I posted the picture and niggas was like, yo. And I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? Because like, yo, like, listen, like I said, it's not like I don't know how to cook, but I want to get into the space of having those home recipes. And I could feel so defeated and be the biggest victim of my circumstance. Oh, my dad wasn't around like that. I never spent enough time with my Panamanian family, so I don't know no recipes. My grandmother that lived with me since I was 16, she never taught me nothing. It doesn't mean I can't fucking learn it. And better yet, the biggest blessing to it is that I didn't learn anything from anybody, so now I'm gonna learn every fucking thing. You see that? now I'm gonna learn I'm doing Dominican dishes. Ain't nobody Dominican other than, like I said, my daughter's mother, her side, like that's you know, that side of the family. They're the damn Dominican ones, and I love their food. And of course, her mother is Puerto Rican, so now I'm gonna learn some Puerto Rican dishes too. And I'm learning some Panamanian dishes, and I'm gonna learn some fucking Indian and Italian dishes. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, like I can cook. Yo, like I'm gonna get to the point to where I'm cooking everything. But again, a big part of this journey is one, being confident in yourself. Because trust me, the more time you heal in isolation and detach yourself from outcomes, detach yourself from approval, completely detach yourself from other influences and things, and you just become just all about what's best for you, and you start implementing that and start building routines around that, trust me, like you're gonna have this like you will have a chip on your shoulder. And do not feel like that's a bad thing, because the beautiful part about it is that, yes, I walk out there with a big chip on my shoulder. I do. And what it causes me to do is to walk out there, shoulders back, chest out, chin up. I walk like I own every fucking place I step into. I just do. I do. I mean, I'm not saying I actually own it, but I walk in with that. And truth is, that's where a lot of, like, that's where the looks come from. That's when people are like, damn, like, who is that? What's he doing? Who that? What's he? What he doing? Where he going? What he buying? What he looking at over? You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody, like, people just, like, they just want to know what you're doing. Like, trust me, that's part of the magnetic energy that you get. You know what I mean? I just walk in but it's because I've done so much work on myself and healed a lot. Like, again, and I'm not done. Growth is never done. The work is never done. But again, I've always said this. You hit a level, new challenges, break through that ceiling. Next level. More challenges, break through that ceiling. Next level. And every time you break through the ceiling becomes the floor. Ain't no way to go down. Ain't no way to go down. Only way for you to go down is if you choose to, is if you start making decisions that bring you back down there. But if you're focused on not fapping will lead you to a more productive day-to-day. You know, so again, a big thing that, like I said, for me, especially today, like I said, me making mango, who gives a shit, right? I was like, I make that shit all the time. My grandma always made that shit. Your shit probably nasty. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about any of that. I said I was going to make mango. I said I was going to learn to make mango. And then I said, yo, tomorrow I'm going to make mango. And then I made mango. Being on NoFap, okay, has helped with such a crucial thing. And hey, you could probably call this a superpower too, right? Because as you build on yourself, as you heal, as you become unwavering mentally and emotionally to things outside that are meant to disrupt you, because the world ain't on what you on right now. But as you become so much better with all of that stuff, you literally, damn, I can't, damn it, I just lost it. I can't think of it. Shit. So yeah, as you become just completely unwavering and unbothered, right? You become stronger with your own development, and more importantly, and like I said, we can call this a superpower, right? Because I consider it a big superpower, because I've never lived this way before. You become a much better man of your word. Period. You were less of a man of your word because you allowed so many things to dictate if you would act on your own word. Think about that. How many times have you said to yourself, oh, I should go do this, but, well, no, because if I did, such and such may not like me, or such and such may not approve of this, or you know what, well, if I did do it, then that other person, they might not even receive it the right way. You see what I'm saying? How many times have you wanted to do something just out of your heart, but you changed it because you determined in your head what the outcome would be, and you were only going to do it if all these other conditions were favorable? When you get to this point in your journey where you were just confident in yourself and what your actions mean to you, you literally don't give a fuck about how other people feel about it. And you just act on what's in your heart. And more importantly, you hold yourself to a standard because you've already built a lot of habits and you've already started accomplishing goals, big goals, little goals, whatever. But there's such a masculine energy in just being a man of your word. Trust me. When you're at a lower vibration, it is just too easy to be like, I'll do it tomorrow. well, I mean, it's kind of a good idea, but I really don't have the right resources or the time. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe later on in the future. But at this point, you're like, nah, I can definitely do that shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that shit. Bet. Let me find out how to do that shit. And then you just start getting shit done. Because you realize it's about your life. Like, what do you want to do for your life? Like I said, and I understand, trying to decide or figure out what your purpose is. I know that that's just like a big, like, whoa, like how do I even know that? But it starts much smaller than that. It starts way smaller than that. It starts with, yo, I'm gonna go take a shower today, and you actually take a shower. Yo, I'm gonna go brush my teeth today, and you actually brush your teeth. Damn, you know what? Yo, I definitely gotta go to the eye doctor, and you schedule an appointment with the eye doctor. You're not just, yeah, I'll do it, but I'll kind of get, well maybe, nah. There's no hesitation in it, but more importantly, you're not always looking for the perfect conditions to do necessary things. And that's what lower self gets stuck into, that everything has to be perfect, and then you stall and procrastinate. At this point, you're so accustomed to overcoming challenges that it's like, okay, cool. I need surgery, right? But you understand that there's a lot to it that could be involved with it, but hey, you kind of have insurance. You don't really know if your insurance will cover it, but you're just more into, what? I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But either way, let me figure this out. So then you start with the small steps to it. You go to your doctor. Or you call in first. You schedule an appointment. You go to your doctor. You confirm what your copay is if you have one. You pay the copay or whatever it will cost for the visit. Then the doctor says, okay, we need this, and this. And you just get into figuring things out. But more importantly, you're more into getting information for what's necessary. And it's like, okay, cool. This is what they said I need. I got to do it by this time. Let me figure this out. I'll move this around. Like you're just into just building your life and just establishing whatever it's necessary it is for your life. You're not so caught up in, well, yeah, see, this is going to cost a lot of money. Then I got to do this. I got to do that. Like all those excuses that kind of stop you, you don't do that anymore. Because even if, let's just say my insurance doesn't fully cover the surgery or whatever, I at went as far as this appointment, that appointment, followed up, got a couple of meds to remedy whatever it is that was going on. Now, again, I'm not saying I actually need surgery. I'm saying that because I am so okay with challenges and adversity, I have no problem just getting things done or just going into the fire, more or less. I have no problem just jumping at something, knowing that I don't have all the answers, knowing that I don't know if I can even get to the ultimate goal of surgery, but I'm okay with just taking the small steps and saying, hey, if I go through this door and it doesn't open, okay, cool, I'm going to figure it out on this end. If I go through here and I've made it, great. So this is what they're saying I needed. Okay, if I can only get 2 out of the 3 things that are necessary, all right, fine. Then boom, let me get those 2. I'll figure out the third. And you're just constantly in a state of productivity, and you're just working. You're just doing. And the thing is, you're retaining far more information and being far more helpful to your life because you've went through all these steps. And yeah, and like I said, even if it comes down to the point to where it's like, okay, cool, I got to come up with $10,000. Yeah, I got to work a lot to get that. I got to figure things out. But knowing that I have everything else that I needed leading up to that point to where I only need 10 grand or 5 grand or $500, whatever it is, it's a lot better than not taking any action. And at your lower self, we come up with all the excuses to not take action. And then what are you stuck doing? You don't take action. You're feeling a little ashamed, a little guilty because it's like, damn, I can't even go to the doctor to Man, my life sucks. And then now you're really not feeling good about yourself, right? And now you're thinking about all the relationships that done went wrong and the people that done did you wrong. You didn't really stand up for yourself the way that you should have, and now you're trying to replay arguments in your head and you're just going back and forth. And then what you end up doing? Because now you got to feel good about yourself, right? I mean, come on, yo. Like, it's the same. Like, that's what leads to fapping, man. Like, I'm just going to keep it 100. Like, that's what leads to it. It's that dopamine. It's that feel good. It's that, oh, yeah, like, I'm feeling real good. I'm handling my business with this virtual girl online. You know what I mean? Tan Hub. No, the nigga that's actually fucking her is the one. You know what I mean? But either way, there's so much to it. But I enjoy being more of a man of my word and building that integrity and knowing that I'm not swayed by how anybody else feels about the shit that I do. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Yeah, like that's just what it is. I don't. Because I know that I made the best decision for me. And of course, there are people who aren't going to understand that. Oh, you're so damn selfish. You're so fucking selfish. So be it. I'm happy. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that I'm so selfish that I don't do for others. It's just, if it's in my heart to do it, I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to do it under the guise of, well, it's only safe to do it as long as they feel good about it. If it's something that's necessary for them, you know, if it's something that, like I said, it's just in my heart to do it, they don't have to accept it. It is what it is. Like, they don't have to accept it. They can reject it, but I don't feel any less proud of what I did. You see what I'm saying? You know, now yes, with a child, it's different. Like they want that approval. They need that acceptance. But a lot of us are still dealing with that inner child. And that's why I say we just got to stop fapping and just really get to, you know, that. Because once we get to that, all of this gets better. 100%. Alright, so yeah, today was major. I made mango. And a lot of people, especially some of my Dominican friends, they really enjoyed the picture. They were like, yo, look at you. I said, I know, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I know with the ingredients I used, because they, like with the fried cheese, there's a company called Tropical. Yeah, Tropical. They make, damn, I forgot the name. Queso de Fri or something like that. But either way, it's known as the best cheese to fry with. And so I found a different brand, some Mexican panela. It was a circle, so I had to cut it into a square and made my slices. But like I said, it still came out great. It still came out, like, I enjoyed it. I do want to find the right salami, because I got like this salami breakfast sausage thing, and it just didn't taste right. I mean, like, it was fresh, don't get me wrong, but after I fried it up, I don't know, it just had like a weird end to it, so I might have to get the beef one. I'll try that, but I definitely want to find like the Dominican salami that they cook with, so I can really have more of that authentic taste to it. But yo, there's definitely I'm making way more dishes one by one though. Like I'm not doing it all like this week. So right now I at least want to practice making mango. Then over time, you know, I'll make other things. Probably some what's it called? Sancocho. I want to learn how to make that. I really want to cook a pork shoulder. Yeah, I really want to make a pork shoulder. Like, and get the skin all crispy, make some chicharrones. Oh, all right. So yeah. So either way, again, and it's something so small, but it means a lot to me, because as long as I say I'm gonna do something and I do it, I feel great. And that's how life should be. Like, you're building your life as you see fit, without worrying about someone else seeing that it's fit for you. Like, it's like, why do they matter? You feel me? So I'm gonna leave it at that. This was a really solid video. I'm definitely highlighting this one for myself for sure. Oh yeah. And the only other thing is I definitely got to get more contacts, because it ripped like right in the middle. Because like when I put it in, my eye was hurting. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And eventually it went away. But then when I when it was time to take them out, I took it out and I noticed in the middle there was like a little part, like a little tear, and it was like sticking out. I was like, fuck. So yeah, so I gotta buy more contacts, but it's alright though. I'll probably get them like in like a week or so. But yeah, man, that's all I got for today. Definitely solid video, a lot of information, definitely. Kind of been on a roll. I like that. Alright, so either way, as always, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And of course, we show gratitude to the universe and to God, because we are grateful for the life that we have, no matter how shitty it may seem. We are grateful for the life that we have, so it can help us manifest the life that we want and deserve, alright? So, I love y'all as always. I appreciate y'all, and we'll definitely do it again tomorrow, alright? Peace.